Hi everyone, this is Jiayuh Chyan, and this is the today's Heart to Heart with Jiayuh Chyan, and we are going to talk about the topic of listen to our body. The reason that I want to talk about listen to our body is because recently, not only because of my own experience about discomfort in my body, also I have talked to people, many people that I come to me, and when I talk with them, we also discover and learn that their bodies are also carry a lot of messages for them. And that's why today it is a good topic for us to talk about. Previously, I have shared with you about self-care, the importance of self-care. It is in my Facebook videos, and you can watch it after this if you haven't. So, how is our body related to self-care? Very simply put, our body is the key factor, is the key motivator for us to do self-care. Why is that? It's very simple. When our body doesn't feel good, we will stop doing whatever we were doing and we will attend to our body, right? We will attend to our body to make sure our body is okay. However, a lot of time when it comes to the point that our body is really carrying the discomfort, aches and pains, or develop an illness, it's a indication of their things our body has been carrying for a long time that we never really pay attention to. I'm not referring to the regular medical services you need to go for the medical routine physical exams and all that. I'm talking about in a lot of time when we experience situations that are not pleasant, when we experience chaos and turmoils, when our mental and emotional state does not want to deal with a lot of this unpleasant experience, our body absorb all the impact. Our body, take it all. So that is why it is really important to listen to our body so that we could figure out what's going on, because our body reflect any of the effect that we were experience, such as the people we interact with, the situation we're in, even the food we're eating, or the lifestyle we choose to live. So listen to our body becomes critical for our entire self-care packages, and it's our indicator and key factors that can help us to do a good job about self-care. About the experience that we carry through this lifetimes, it's reflected in our body, how our body feels, the sensations, the burden, the stress, the tightness. If we pay attention, we really could sense it, right? The issue is not many of us pay attention to our body. We usually only pay attention to our body when the discomfort and illness become a big problem, but not on a regular basis. We don't really pay attention to our body on a regular basis. So that is why it's important for us to develop a routine to listen to our body. Some of the routines that I would recommend is not new, actually. It is readily available out there. A lot of people learn mindfulness. A lot of people learn yoga and Tai Chi, all of those. All of those different activities teach us how to pay attention to our body. So I strongly recommend you to just take one of those activities to begin to develop a regular practice. Pay attention to your body. Really just take some time to tune into your own body, in your own mind. Really like scan your own body from top to bottom and then notice where your body feels different. When you do this often enough, you will feel, because how many times we describe to people, oh, my shoulders feel tight, and that is one of the example of paying attention to your body, right? Sometimes we will say, oh, my heart is so heavy, I just feel heavy, burden, and that is paying attention to your body. So I highly recommend you to encourage you to do this on a regular basis. Every day, pay attention to your body once, twice, 3 times. And more importantly, every time you are in a situation where it makes you feel uncomfortable, challenges, obstacles, or in conflict, in any of those situations, when we tend to cover up our emotions or mental reactions because we don't want to deal with unpleasant situation. In those situations, pay attention to your body. See how your body feels. Your body can really tell you what's going on with all of those experiences and where are you carrying all those burdens. The reason we really want to pay attention to our bodies is because over time, all of different shocks, the impact our body absorb, it go overflow if we don't listen to it, if we don't release it. So when we pay attention to our body, we would know where it's carrying all the stress, burden, tension, or anxiety and depression, all of those, frustration, anger, you name it. We all have different experience, and our body carry different impact. So when we pay attention to it, once we actually figure out, identify where our body is carrying all of those, the next step is really to set the intention and engage any of activities that help your body to release, because our body does not know. It is okay not to hold on to any of those unpleasant experiences anymore, because our body is trying to protect us and also try to make sure that if our emotion and mental state wasn't ready to deal with obstacles and challenges and conflict, and our body want to make sure it absorb all of those impact, all of those shocks, so that we can actually function normally as how we were expected. Maybe we have this perception. So our body really did not really know when to let it go, because it's protecting us and helping us to function at the highest ability we could. So it is important we set intention to release all those baggages from our body before it gets overflow. And to release all those baggages from our body, there are many tools out there. But all in all, intention is the most important thing. We don't have to have fancy tools to help us to release baggages or burdens from our body. Really just use our thoughts are very powerful. So if we just set intention to ourselves, once we identify the location, the parts of our body that's carrying the baggages, we just need to set intention to ourselves and tell our own body, I would like to release the anger, the stress, and frustration, anxiety from whichever part of the body you identify. And you can also enhance the releasing to speed it up by different tools. Some people use their own voice. It's toning. People usually refer to use your own voice to help with the intention to release all those burdens from your body. Some people do the Qigong, some people do Tai Chi, some people do yoga. In terms of the exercise wise, it is not the sports. It is not a group sports you play with other people that will help you release those. It is more of the individual exercise when you can actually have a quiet place and you pay attention to yourself and help your body to release all of those baggages that it really doesn't need to carry anymore, right? So those are the tips and suggestions that I offer and want to share with you today. And I hope you'll find this helpful. Until next time, heart to heart with Jiayuh Chyan. Thank you and have a wonderful day.